granted, that wasn't exactly how it's played, but today I'm going to show you how to play What's Going On by Marvin Gaye. So, first things first, the chorus, or I'm just going to give you the chords right now, and then later on in the video I'm going to show you the strum pattern for it. So, right now, we're just going to go over the kind of like the verse parts, so, and also the chorus. This is also the chorus of it. Starts out on a nice, beautiful sounding E major 7 chord. It's like the E bar chord up at the 7th fret, except instead of the 9th fret on the G string, you're going to play the 8th fret on the G string, and then you're just going to kind of, form around that. Okay. If you don't know if you didn't get that explanation, there's some nice diagrams on the web that you can get. So, anyway, that's an E major 7 chord. Now, the next chord is a C sharp minor 7. It's like a C sharp minor, except instead of the 6th fret on the G string, you're going to have the 4th fret on the G string, and you're just going to bar it. The bar takes care of that 4th fret there. So, and those are basically it for the chorus. Now and that's also the first part of the verse too. You go through that twice, and then you go down to these chords down here. All right, the first of these 2 chords are, and they're very convenient because they're fretted the same way. I don't know if I can show that to you on here. If I can just move the light out, just to kind of get rid of that. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so the first chord is, you can see it as an A, I don't know, like an A suspended second. So this is your A suspended second, right? Like that. The rest are open from there. And and then you put your second finger on the 2nd fret of the low E string. So it's 2nd fret low E string, 2nd fret D and G strings, and then open high E and B strings. Okay, and you're muting this A string. See, I can't get anything out of that. Alright, so then that's the first chord of those, and that's that picket signs. And then the picket lines part, you move up like this. So you keep the same position, except you just move it down 1 string. Same thing, okay? And this time it's like that. So let's see. It's 2nd fret A string, 2nd fret B and G strings, open high E string, and then you're going to be muting this D string, and then I'm also muting this low E string, both with this finger here. So that's just because my finger's fat enough to do that. Some of you might have trouble doing that. On electric guitars, I don't think it's harder. I don't think it's too hard to do on electric guitars. But anyway, that's the 2nd chord there. And then after you do that twice, after you do that once in the verse, you go back to this. Now the strum pattern in this song is kind of difficult. It's not that difficult, I guess. It's I'll get my pick in there. Okay, I'm playing the E major 7 chord right now, and if I can just get my guitar to the level that my camera is right now, I can. There we go. Okay, so this is the strum pattern. It's downstroke on the 1st and 2nd beats, so it's 1, 2, and then you have those, those 16th notes. No, not 16th notes. Yeah. So there's 4. So it's like 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a, like that. Those are 16th notes. So it goes 1E and a 2E and a. So it's like, sorry, it's a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and so And I think that upstroke is on the and of the 3. You really don't have to be too specific with this. I mean, you just need to listen to the song. That's what I do. You really don't have to go by, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not that concrete. It's all feel. It's all feel. If you feel it, you'll be fine at it. So, just listen to this, and then you'll get it. So it's like. Okay, so that's the strum pattern. I hope that helped. Now the bridge, well, kind of like the bridge, I guess you can say. It's like that breakdown, I guess. That's an A minor 7 with the bar chord A minor 7. You can also do it up here, but if you do it down here, then you can't get that high 5th string, that high A on the 5th string. So I just like doing it as a bar chord, and I think that's the way they play it too. And you can just fiddle around with that. And I think at one point it goes. I think at one point it does that, but I think it goes up to a B minor 7. So it's the same thing as an A minor 7, except up to, or no, sorry, not an A minor 7 or B minor 7. It's just an A minor bar chord. Okay. And it goes up to a B minor bar chord. So anyway, so that's the whole song pretty much. Just these 5 or 6 chords that we went over. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, rate, comment, and keep in touch.